Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where we continue further on in our 7th chapter with more Paralogues to come. Our professor level is B, as I have raised my professor level a little bit more, not actually fully physically, but I basically used all my bait. Every single bit of bait to get myself as much experience. I think I got around 2k professor experience. Aside from that, coming to a new monastery start actually gave me another traveller, which also had an advanced seal on him as well. So now I have 2 advanced seals already. So thank you, travellers who put advanced seals on your travellers. You're pretty good boys. So we've already done everything in here. As cheers come in to start the session off, I'm not sure if I've sold the fish or not. I probably have, because using basically 2 months worth of bought bait actually caught quite a lot of fish to be able to up my monetary income. So it's behind my head, but at the moment I got 26k. I don't know if I've sold it or not, but equally 26k is pretty damn good. I think I've done some small upgrades to some weapons around the place, like iron bow pluses, because it seems like I should just forge a weapon into a better form rather than like reforge it so it keeps the same kind of like charges. I don't know how to put it. When it's low on charges, just reforge it upwards. That seems to be the case for me. So yeah, I've done that instead because it refunds everything. So I've got a couple of people with the extra pluses there. And apart from that, we've got supports to steal view. We got 4 supports that won't come just over and talk to me. So we'll start off with them and then we'll head off to our Paralogue battles. Let's have a support with Dimitri.
Thank you for your help the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner.
We're going to dinner. Good boy, Dimitri is always good boy. I would be delighted.
Fantastic. Please think about what you'd like to eat. After all, such magnificent guidance must work up quite an appetite. I've studied swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely. Speaking of which, there's another question I must ask you. Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean?
Well, I've been portrayed as kind of a heartless, unfeeling puppet, weirdly, haven't I? I hadn't the luxury of questioning it. No, it's never easy. I think he wants to say that. He wants me to say that. Maybe not.
I see.
And you?
No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the west. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained, and their morale was low. A swing of the lance, and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade, and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right?
You did what you had to do. What caused the rebellion? I'd like to know more. Tell me more.
The noble family from that area sought to seize the throne after my father's untimely death. The leader of the rebel army was defeated, and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket, and inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. His wife? His daughter? Mother? Lover? I'll never know. He was a soldier, an enemy, someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person, just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members, beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions.
Let's empathize.
That you feel the same way is more comforting than you could know. Professor, may I speak freely? When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies. I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it. But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know. with all my heart that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
Hey! Right, so our support level has gone up to B, and now someone doesn't think I'm an unfeeling killing machine. Good times are had. Right, Sylvain wants to also support with us. Is he going to hit on me? I don't know. We can get an S support with him. Let's do it. Oh, rejected again. What happened?
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. Hey, don't get mad. I was joking. Ah, forget it. What do you need?
Just drop that. Another lover's quarrel. Girl problem, Sylvain. Which one? I mean, they're the same thing, of course, but still.
I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated.
Okay. Jerk.
Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have. Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noblewoman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you?
My father never told me. I never thought much about it. I didn't know until I just randomly started procking stuff, and I was like, cool. That's what happened to me.
I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things.
What was your experience then? You just randomly hit someone over the head with your baby's bottle and then you procced?
Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy, or rather, a stud horse.
So why do you keep engaging in that behavior if that's the behavior you find abhorrent? Yeah. That's very cynical. Then you want you for your bloodline, sure.
See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now. I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely.
You don't think that way anymore, do you? I think you still think that way anymore? You still act like that, you doubt? Yeah.
That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt. Gotcha! Wow, you should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
Okay, you're really messed up in the head. It's one of those people that say like something mean to you and they go, haha, it was a joke. No, you really mean it. You really meant that sentence. Well, you'd be messed up, but obviously it's a product of your upbringing in some respects as well. But that was crazy. That was weird. That got sinister for a second. Yes. Well, in the dusk of standing around this monastery still for ages, we still have 2 more to go. Ingrid, our favourite Pegasus Knight.
Will Father never learn? All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world. Professor? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies.
Was that a letter you were disposing of? Was it?
Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father.
Alright, are you sure you want to throw it away? I'm not actually going to question her on that decision, because if she wants to, it's her choice, but still.
I understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such things. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid. Are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. The marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg-Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
They're all just breeding stock. They're all just political pawns to be played, which is horrible for any kids to grow up under that kind of thing. Aren't you glad we maybe live in a more enlightened age, I guess? A letter about marriage prospects?
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining.
No.
I've told you that we've never been very well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
I can't believe you would use it like that. I think we're, learning that lots of people would do like that. That's just the way it is.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well, which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Well, that ended abruptly. That leaves us with one more support to do. Is it with another noble? No, it's not. It's with a kiddo. So hopefully we won't get that same kind of conversation about people basically being traded off as pawns for other things, for tasks. What does Cyril want to speak to me about? Maybe it's about Rhea. He does like Rhea. Maybe he wants to get a picture of me so we can look at that instead.
Aha! Found you! You're always nosing around places, aren't you, Professor? Can be real hard to find you sometimes.
Is something the matter? What do you need me for, kiddo?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't have been running all over the place looking for you if stuff was normal. Do you remember how Lady Rhea asked you to come to the office this evening? Well, she told me that I should come to let you know that today's a bad day for doing that, and you should go and see her tomorrow instead. That's pretty much everything I needed to say, I think. Oh, except to ask you if you've seen Sedith around anywhere.
Fry Flame. But I haven't, sorry.
Okay, I'm supposed to tell Sedith the thing Lady Rhea told me to tell you, but he's hard to find.
Okay, wanna look for him together? We best buds.
No, it's alright, thanks. But if you see him, then please find me and tell me where you saw him, okay? Because then I'll know where he is and I can tell him. I'll be in the stables if you need me. Gotta put out the fodder before it's the next kid's shift. Don't want her thinking I left my work for her to do. Oh, but if I'm not in the stables and you need to find me, I'll be at the forest up north, because there's a bunch of logs lying around up there. I figure I ought to chop them up, or else someone might trip on a log, or we might run out of firewood. And if I chop, then it'll save other people time. If it looks like I'm done there, then the quarters need to be swept. So if you see Sedith and you need to find me, then I might be there.
Can I help you with anything with your confusing life? Also the fact that you've told me the thing that needs to be told to him, so I could just tell him the thing, and that'd be one job off your plate, but you have to do it yourself, even though I know the thing?
Nope, this is my job. I'm not giving it to anyone else, because it's mine and I'm gonna do it. Besides, if you help me out, Lady Rhea might give me an earful. I don't know why, but Lady Rhea sure does seem to like you. She's always worried about what you might be doing or not doing.
Is that so? Is she peeing regularly?
Oh yeah, not that it's any of my business. Anyways, Lady Rhea asked me to do some jobs, so I'm doing them all. Even some she didn't ask for, but I know need doing, so I'm doing them. End of story. And remember, if you see Sedith around, come find me and tell me where you saw him, yeah?
Seems like it'll be tough to find you. Yes, it does. Now I'm more worried about creepy Rhea. Even more. And what's she monitoring about me?
Huh? But I just told you where I'd be. If I'm not in the stables, I'll be at the forest. If I'm not... Oh, I see. You're right. I'm all over the place, huh? I don't want to waste your time, Professor, so if you see Sedith, how about you tell him I was looking for him, and then tell him all the places I'll be? Then he can spend his time looking for me instead of you. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. A real good plan. Let's do that. See you later, Professor.
Sure, we'll just waste his time. Hey, at least it's not my time, right? We're good with that. Okay, so that leaves us with the supports that, well, just Mercedes, who might come up to speak to me and Shamir. So we'll leave them to do that in the future, but that leaves us with no supports for now. So with all our points used up, all my fishing stuff used up, advanced seal bought, there's nothing else to do except giving that spur, which is actually to give in to Felix, or just try to gift people some stuff. Because, you know, we're still looking to, like, recruit people. And we know that, I know now that this is actually for Felix, but his motivation is at full, so I won't give that to him currently. We've still got the tiniest amount of gifts to give people, to recruit them at some point in time, even though they always say no.
Professor, I was thinking it might be nice to join your class. I'm not unhappy where I am, but I was just thinking that maybe if I was with you, well, I might learn even more. You're the kind of gal a girl could pay attention to, you know?
You mean someone actually wants to join my house normally? Like, without what? Is this why she joins everyone's house? Because she's just easier? Plot twist, recruit successful.
Oh yeah? That's great! I'm looking forward to spending more time with you, Professor.
Well, Dorothea joined my house. Cool. Right, you may as well leave these ratty schools now, because you're in my school. And that's the only one that matters. I was a bit... That was confusing. I didn't expect that to happen. Well, let's go and end our month, I guess, and maybe talk to people next time when we do the actual talking session. Sure. Let's move on. Yes, we stole another black eagle. I stole half, I think, of the potential black eagle members I can steal. Why is there a red birthday cake and a... Oh, it's my birthday! It's my birthday. It's my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow. Just looked at the month, went, oh, it's the 10th month. Oh, okay. Right, so... let's get instructionizing and hope to get people into things that they really need to actually get grown into. We were trying to get your thingamabobby.
That was helpful coaching.
I'm teaching you horses so you can learn to pull a coach, maybe. Alright, what's this giving us? Budding talent is unlocked. Seal movement.
I did not know I had such power.
I do not even know what that power is, so I'll take your word for it. Right, let's plug a bit more into swords and hope for a perfect, which did not come. So that's you sorted out. I guess I should do Felix, considering he's got a motivational item for me to give him too. Do I keep plugging stuff into reason now that it's his strength as well? And go for the whole savant a la mortal? I don't even know. We were trying to raise his authority a little bit as well. Get it to D so he could get a better battalion. That was one of the things I was trying to do, wasn't it? I think I may have equipped him a battalion by now, actually. But, yeah, I've given the Geralt's Mercenaries, which does give him a small strength drop, but he actually still gets, he gains like 2 less physical damage on each attack, but he gets 10 crit, 15 avoidance, and 1 charm. So I think that's a good enough trade-off to, like, get rid of his personal ability. I think so, anyway. So I've changed that up. So he's already got Geralt's Mercenaries. Let's keep plugging in some swords. I mean, that's got to tick along quite fast now as well when you think about it.
Quite intriguing. Thank you.
But it's not going to be useful unless it's higher than E. So I probably should just do swords and not do anything here because that's a bit of a waste. Because he can't cast spells unless we bring him all the way to that point. So I'm just like, why? What? What am I doing? Huh? Ash, me boy. Let's keep training you up. So you've got your lance one done. You do your flying lessons every week.
This will be useful.
You've got axes going as well. Oh, no one wants to get perfect. What the hell's with this week? No one wants to get a perfect with me. I don't know why they're so annoying. Why don't you get a perfect? You're only B+ for flying now? Blimmin' hell. So we just did a authority review. See, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just going, let's plug some stats in here and plug some stats in there. The life will be good, right? So your axes at a B, your brawling's at a C. You were doing heavy armor to a certain point. We were trying to do riding with you, but that's going to be a nightmare. Wrong kind of mare. Yeah. I feel like a lot of these are kind of like dead-end loops for us. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah, you were going with... Oh, that's... Mercedes is a good student.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Mercedes is a very good student.
I'm sure I'll get it again next time.
There we go. She's a very, very good student. The unit now excels in the bow skill. Learned waning shot.
Is this really something I can do?
Yes. Let's just get you to D.
Yes, very good.
Right, now look, curve shot. This is your first few combat arts now when I think about it. Should I up your reason skill some more or just plug some more into fate? 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 That's not it. Faith. Or maybe I need to think more about the future. I mean, after all, she does get... I said it's getting all the perfects. Spell levels no matter what from just acting. And we got 2 parallels coming up as well. Still 2 more teaching sessions to go. Shall I get you more faith plugged in? Or just let you keep whacking people in the face with big axes? Because she's got a ridiculous amount of strength. Like, for a caster anyway. She got more, like, strength than Ingrid? Like, legit? No, she's got the same strength as Ingrid. Mercedes has got 8 strength, so the bow thing doesn't work for her. She's got nearly as much as Bernadetta. She's got way more than Dorothea.
Onwards.
Dorothea's a caster, level 13, 18 mag, 12 speed, right? 22 mag, 13 speed, but then 4 levels difference. I'm surprised by how some people have grown or not at this point in time. Thank you for yet another gift of a sub there, Peach. Yeah, it's the teaching. Now that there's even more students, I'm getting really lost in what to teach at what point in time. Like, where should I be raising people? What should I be doing? I was trying to round out her weaponry skills in some senses by giving her swords and axes to a certain level.
I appreciate your guidance.
So she can use like every kind of melee weapon, but then of course
It all makes sense now.
I wouldn't mind her using bows as well to a certain degree. One more person to teach. Sylvain's pretty straightforward with this kind of stuff. He wanted to learn reason as well for some reason. We'll never figure it out. Shall I get you your swords up to at least a D? Or keep plugging in some other things here? Your lances is pretty high up. Let's get your swords to at least a D. See, this is the wrong way to do things. You're supposed to specialize and go for promotions, but I can't see the promotion screen from here. I need to reevaluate what I'm going to do with my students. That is 100% what needs to be done.
Professor.
I'm so sick of it. They won't hold still like so I can attack them. They just keep running at me. I need to get better at riding so I can put some space between me and them. That means I'll have to get better with lances too. So she's currently focused on the bow skill to excel as a sniper. Now she wants lance and riding. Bernadetta can't make up what she want to do. Sure. You've already got quite a lot of bow skill, right? It's my birthday! Oh, I can't see the promotion screen from that. I can see promotions, but I can't see, like, internal what I need, can I? I don't even know. Shamir would like to speak to me, first of all. It's a very good time.
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you.
It's because I teach them everything, but don't specialize, so they're going to be rubbish in the future. But at least they like me now. They'll regret me, and they'll go in like 10, 20 years, they'll have a reunion, they'll say, God, that professor was crap. Taught us nothing we needed to make our life work. In like real life, it will be. It would seem that way.
And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
I was surprised too.
I'd be suspicious of their true intentions, if I were you.
I am.
But what's it matter? Seems like it turned out just fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles.
So you're not a fan of them?
You deal with a lot of nobles when you're a merc. I didn't mind putting my life on the line, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want. I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner.
Business partner? I was like, found my job, found my way. It's not even my birthday yet, guys. It's still the 20th, I think. Thank you for the cheers.
I don't believe in the Church of Saros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights. Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though. I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
Not really been growing in the levels. My students have been getting way, way, way more powerful than me, Shamir. Now it's my birthday. What happens on my birthday? You got a birthday gift from Dimitri? Received a letter from Dimitri. Oh, what's it say? I want to read it. I got a letter. A blue line brooch as well. What happens? Oh, Mercedes is... Oh, we're going for visit Mercedes? No, it's my birthday. More about me.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
I don't know him. Random old guy walked up to me in the street, Mercedes.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. You really seem to appreciate our assistance.
We did a good deed. We are the best.
Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look.
How did you know something was bothering him? I guess he looked a bit cranky, I don't know.
Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me.
What do you mean? Tell me more. Do you have some kind of special talent?
It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things?
Well, that's news to me. What about you living in the church?
Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? It's about a dream of mine.
What is your dream?
I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please forget I said anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
So everyone's being held back from being what they want to be. Everyone. Oh, it's another birthday. It's Cyril's birthday. What's the little kiddo want? What tea do you like? Do you like chamomile tea? Calms nerves and heightens concentration? Maybe that'd be pretty good for you. Even commoners have tried this cost-efficient tea. Maybe he'd like that then.
Do you need me for something, Professor?
He's a commoner.
Thanks.
Maybe he likes that?
Ouch!
Nope, we burned him. Tea should be drunk when it's at that peak of hot where it doesn't quite burn you. But it's super hot. That's the best time to drink tea.
What?
Hi, let's talk about the monastery. You love the monastery, right?
Yeah.
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 Classes you might enjoy? You're doing great work there, kiddo.
Okay, yeah.
They were drawing the conversation further. Now, can I get the third one?
What?
Thanks for everything, a new gambit. What is your ambition, Cyril?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we got lively.
I like working. Feels real good to be needed.
Yes, we worked out that bit. I'll commend you for that.
Whoa.
Perfect tea time with Cyril. Let's look up his nose. Hi.
Hmm?
I made him blush.
Only thing I still got from Elmira is this bit of cloth. It's real tough.
You see up his nose?
Do you find Almirans interesting? I don't think we're so different from anyone else.
I mean, I wasn't looking at you for any reason apart from the game wants me to look at it. I wasn't going, he's Almiran, let's examine him.
It's not cooling down.
It's not cooling down? Oh, he's getting heated up.
What?
Right, perfect tea time. Do we get some more charm for that?
Well, I still got some work to get done. Thanks for the tea. See ya, Professor.
We enjoyed our time together. Yeah, I'm more charming now. So is Cyril too. Finally, it's Paralogue Day. Oh, no, it's not. It's Flying Lessons Day.
Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
Perfect. Alright, we got your access to C+. Your flying is nearly at C. Catherine got some more authority.
There's so much left to learn.
Axe Prowl's level 3's been learned.
This'll help keep me alive.
And authority level 2. Right, we're finally there. Oh, and Monday is the day where our actual quest. So we're going into 3 battles in a row, more or less. 80% of people go to battles at this point in time. That's fine. We're going to go into battle no matter what anyway, so that works for us. Item shop-wise, I feel like I've bought all the stuff I need. It's not like we can buy advanced seals. I haven't bought any more intermediate seals, but I don't really need that. If I go to sell and convoy, did I sell all those fish? I think I may have, you know. Blue line brooch, by the way. Gives charm +2. A simple brooch honoring the blue lions. Thank you very much. Right, 2 advanced seals. We got 1 dark seal. We've got a fair few stat ups that we should probably hand out when I think about it. Luck by 4 would be pretty cool after all. I don't think this is the proper sell screen for that kind of selling stuff. I want to go to item management. So X menu, inventory. Because usually when we get someone, they have something to take away from them. So golden apple. Charm by 1. Lovely. I've already taken away other people's stuff. We got Petra, who, annoyingly, in some senses, because I'm recruiting them now, they don't have their +5 HP buffs. Ugh. How dare you? How dare you not have the cool buffs? Right, let's go to the certification section and see where we want to put people. Because I think when I haven't really given Oliz any skill. So myself, I haven't given any skill whatsoever. So I don't even know if I'll be anywhere near leveling up. Sword, A or higher. Aren't I at C? Yeah, I'm at C, not even C+. I'm about to go C+. Oh, God. Assassins is sword and bow. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. Bow is E. Uh-oh. Wait, am I not going to be able to do anything? Oh, God. Well, doesn't look like I'm promoting anytime soon. When I reach level 20, that's it, I guess. Well, I've still got 53 more unit experience to get with Merc. But I'm level 17. Okay, Dimitri, what's your next thing? I've been teaching you swords because sword and axe is required for that one. You've got... Damn, you've got sword and lances? This is going all wrong! Uh-oh. So you've got, yeah, axis at an E and isn't going to grow. Sword, lance. His sword's a C+. I've really worked on his sword. Should I be doing riding quickly and see if I can turn him into something like a paladin? Yeah, I should probably be just plugging some into riding next time and see if I can turn him into that. The dude's about to proc, if you know. So he's about to get to level 20 and we can advance him. Except for the fact that, oh, he's got 42% chance of passing as a fortress knight. He would have 30 defense. What the hell? He'd lose some of his dex and speed, though, for that.
Onwards.
He'd even gain some res. Class modifier of 10. Base value is 20. He would actually gain 5 res from classing up. And then we could just turn him back. I don't know. So that's a thing. I don't think we're going to be able to, like, turn him into anything good either. So that's a problem. Oh, 26% for a warrior. Axe A or higher. I probably should start trying to class him over into this then.
Onwards.
Just maybe a little bit. It's PJ gets yet some more subs. Thank you very much. Res would go up +6 for him there. And speed would go up +2. So I think my best bet is just to keep using axes on him and see if I can get the axe skill up. Felix is... Again, it's axes. God damn. or swords up, which his sword skill is a B. So he has a chance of becoming sword master. He's going to be rising into it, so that's not too bad. So he could get there. He could get there. And if I continue to raise his bow skill, which I think we've got it at like a D+, yeah, nowhere near. Assassin's a long shot. Yeah, we've got like no chance to promote anyone. Except, I think Ash. Like, no joke, I think Ash... 43% for a Wyvern Rider. He'd have a stat total of 125. He would gain 4 base strength as well as 3 from the modifier. He would lose 2 luck. He would gain 1 defense and then 2 from modifier. So it'd be 15 defense with 16 res. And 22 speed. So, essentially, we're going to be playing Ash Emblem if we can make this happen. So, what am I missing for that? Axe is B or higher, flying is C or higher. So his axes currently is a C+, so that's nearly a B. And his flying is D+, and that's nearly a C. So he's so close. He's so close. I just gotta twonk some people in the head with an axe. I think Sylvain might be able to make Paladin without too much of a hassle, yeah. So Sylvain will be able to get a good level up, strong level up. He'll actually be able to fix his res problems. And Mercedes should be able to... I imagine the castles will be able to class up to... No, they can't! They're not 100% guaranteed because I haven't got them to A yet. Oh my god. So that's not looking good. I mean, you're a B+. So we got some people we can do. Other people might be a bit more of an issue. Ingrid, we just look at our main guys at the moment, is 0% for everything. The flying is good, but her axis is terrible. She'd probably have more of a chance of quickly, like, gaining some ride. No, she wouldn't. We're just doomed. Let's face it. We're not promoting anyone anytime soon. She actually might have a better chance of trying to go riding and trying to become a paladin for a bit than try and use axes. It's gonna be silly. So we've got level 20 come. We've got 2 advanced seals and basically no real chance to promote anyone. Good times! Right, paralogs. That's what we're going for here. Do we want paralogs with Sylvain? Sylvain is unable to stand idly by when he learns the band of thieves led by his brother Miklan are again causing trouble in Margrave Gautier's territory. We've got rumored nuptials. Ingrid receives an unexpected proposal of marriage from a noble of rising status. As soon as Dorothea hears the name, she is adamantly against any engagement between them. So Dorothea wants to come along to that. And we've got between Shamir and... Was that there before? I can't remember now. And we've got Shamir and Eloise as well. Let's continue Sylvain's story. Let's go for the Forgotten. I'm so worried about how these stats are falling. I obviously have not thought well enough about it.
Thank you so much.
It's almost like this is the first playthrough. I've tried.
Hey, Professor. You're looking lovely as ever. Are you working today? You gotta take a day sometime. Get out in the world and have some fun.
What? That's not fun? It sounds like you want me to go kill people, but I don't know that yet, of course. That's not a bad idea, sure.
Right? Sometimes you gotta forget all the things you ought to do and focus on what you'd rather do. Hey, we should go get something to eat. My treat.
What are you after?
What? I can't invite my professor to dinner without it being a scam? Okay, fine. You got me. I need to ask a favor, and I wanted a way to work up the courage to ask you.
Is this about a girl? We know it's not, though.
No, for once, it's not about a girl. There are thieves in my family's territory. I was wondering if you'd go with me to drive them off. You remember the thief leader you fought at Conan Tower, yeah?
Miklan? Your brother? Technically both.
That's right. Although he's dead now, what's left of his band of thieves is causing trouble in Gautier territory. My father has asked me to come home and put down those murderous jerks. But he's asked for me to come alone. No knights, no backup of any sort. That's crazy, right?
Yes.
And the way my father is, he probably has some other motive that I'll never know. Maybe he just wants me to get some more experience in battle. A crazy way to suggest it, though. Anyway, I'm not going alone, no matter what he asks. I'm going to ask some of the others in our class to help too. But none of us have your experience. If you'd come with us, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Begin. I can't right now. Return. What do you think I'm going to say?
Great. I'll talk to the others and see who's in. Thanks, Professor.
So is this going to be limited deployment like it was with Dedu? I do wonder. Got so many events to do. I know we've got months to do them in, but still, we need to get them nipped in the bud while they're there. Nope, I don't want to view the schedule details, though I can. It's coming. It's coming. Right, we on a map. We're on not this map again because there are doors. Let's say, oh, no, wait a second. We are on this map. It's split deployment. Oh, joy! Yes, because I like being in two completely separate spaces from each other. That's great. So which one's our boss? That's the thief leader. We're next to the thief leader. Then there's... Oh, that's a thief leader as well. There's two thief leaders. There's 3 thief leaders? No, it's just a... Oh, there's 3 thief leaders. That's a lot of thieves. Well, time to get over-leveled. Alright, this side seems to not have all the archers, which is beautiful. Dimitri, I want you to be here. We got Petra there. We got Flane's deployed. Interesting. So there's so many people down that Flane has managed to be deployed. We've got 2 healers over here, technically. What's Flane's res? 19. Flane, do you want to fight these? I don't think any of them can hit you. Oh, wait a second. This guy can. Interesting deployment we've got going on here. I mean, you've got 12 res, so less. I'm guessing Flame doesn't have the speed to double these guys, but she could get some experience off them. And I'm guessing if they're on a tile like that, they're not necessarily going to move. That's what I'd like to think. Attack speed of 2 has Flame. I'm pretty sure you have wind and stuff, so you can make that better. We have rescue. So not many casters this side. So that side's got the casters. I think, you know, each party is actually set up pretty well for what it's about to do. Because you've got Dedu ready to go there. I'd rather put Sylvain. Oh, Sylvain's not going to be moving there. Okay. Let's put Dedu over there. I don't know. Worked for me. It's just interesting that Flame's there. In the midst of battle, ready to go. Okay, so who's my adjutants? So you're equipped to Oliz. That's cool for you. And Bernadetta is equipped to me. Okay. Come on then, Bernadetta. We're going off to do some fighting on Sylvain. I mean, I don't think things are terribly set up. Onwards. To mail! It's a rout.
We've got the thieves covered on both sides. Some of the thieves are still carrying what they stole, so we have a chance to get it back. Gotta be careful, though. They'll run off faster than a nobleman's daughter if we just rush in. Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
What? Oh? Oh, okay. That makes the battle more complex. Right, attack 16, attack 16, attack of higher than that, 21. You've got the most defense at the moment, it's 13 on this side. If I'm right in saying, then we've got lots of guys there with big wacky things. But to be honest, most should survive no matter what. It just depends if someone's got like a special weapon. or a battalion. Like, this guy does have a battalion. But he's not going to move. Okay, these guys aren't going to move. These guys are. So what I'd like is for Flame to attack that one. Preferably.
Let us away.
Who are we getting attacked by? We're getting attacked by that guy. Okay, cool. You attack with wind. Can you do any damage to him? He can't do any damage back to you, that's for sure. So that's fine by me.
My father is offering a reward for every thief and rogue we take out. The more you beat, the more you get. Just remember, you gotta take them down fast. They'll bolt as soon as they're hurt.
Oh, what?
Take the strongholds and we cut off their escape route.
You didn't tell me that last bit. Just gonna say, you could have told me that extra bit. So I've got to kill them as they come in. Sylvain, holding back the useful information. Good job on that.
Nice try. I did what I had to.
Level up. I think he's talking about the ones in the middle with the items. I don't know.
I will get stronger still.
I'm just going to assume the other way. We can even canto up a bit if we want to, but that's actually the right distance, so he gets the choice between her or a bow-led Ingrid, so that's not too bad. So they're not going to run until we hit them, but once we hit them, they might run. Or the big guys might run. But they're not actually carrying any items. No one's carrying any items apart from these guys over here. So as long as I don't rush them too far... Oh my god, that guy's got advanced seal. That guy's got speed wing. That guy's got... What's a magic staff? A staff that guides the use of magic and raises MT for magical attacks? So cool. Energy drop. That's attack, right? Strength, yeah. Short spear. Oh my god, a ranged spear? So are they all going to start, like, legging it?
I'm on it.
At the start of next turn, then? A bit worried about that as all. I'm just going to say, I think Sylvain can basically just chunk through large groups of people without worrying about really any attack damage coming in. It's about what these guys are going to do. So we'll let them attack Oliz, I think, in the end, because she's got more HP than Ash, of course, Ash being a bowman. Let's work out what we're going to do with this group, because they've got 16 attack, 21 attack. We can close off that point. I think you've got enough dex to be able to just kill this guy without much of an issue, right? Yeah, not an issue at all for Felix. So Felix has 10 defense. He'll take 6 damage from the archer if the archer manages to hit. Let's just start sending you up there. Oh, there we go. 84 crit with seal prop. Nice.
Stronger, huh? We'll see.
My mag growths continue to keep going. Alright, well that's technically this side blocked off really easily when you think about it. So do I even need Sen to do that way? Because I'm pretty sure, like for example, I mean, Felix could take out every one of these guys without any issue. Like, if they rush that way, I'm just wondering if I should be pushing into the center over here. With the do and moving up a little bit. Let's nerf your attack speed. Rusted gauntlets obtained. Send them back. Sylvain can just push, push, push. So he'll take damage from this guy in the back who's probably not got much attack damage anyway. What did we want to continue rising you in? Is it lances? To get your paladin buff? Roll 6 damage.
You're out of luck.
Not that we get much skill for that, though. Okay, we can always canto a bit, too. Oh, so that guy's chosen to attack me now. And that guy's choosing not to move now. Why? I'll just wait here, thank you. So you're going for to do as well?
Stay focused.
It's a bit baffling. So you can't move forward because you... No, you can't... Why aren't you moving forward? Serious question. I mean, I don't even have the speed now to double these guys. How does that work?
I'll give it my all.
I mean, that guy's not going to move. That guy could reach there, but he barely does any damage to anyone. Let's just steel bow shot that one. Get some mastery class after all. And then all this is gonna risky biscuit. Run forward and start attacking some guys.
Should I have held back?
No, you're fine. You still got a little bit to go. I thought like you were leveled up. No, you didn't. Cyril leveled
I
up.
feel stronger.
Okay, so you're still attacking me. You're still attacking me. Okay, you are attacking others now. Okay. So that's going to be 4 damage to a 57 hit chance. That's kind of crap. If I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement, I can arm slayer this guy. That works for me.
Here we go.
Apart from that, it's just healing. You can reach me there. It's not very nice, you know. I'm going to step up 1 then. You're the only one I can heal.
I owe you one.
Gotta get those points somehow. We know what class mastery though.
It's just not my day.
More damage and healing potential. What's wrong with that? Alright, so we want to push in and fight these guys. 21 attack, 11 attack, and you've got more, 27. But then you have 12 defense and you are speedy man.
I'll cut through.
I'm pretty sure I could just push you up and you can sort people out without much of an issue, right? That's what I'd like to hope anyway.
I will get the victory.
Alright, should I move Petra this way or Petra more middle? And you're our healer, but technically Flame's got that job as well. I mean, I could also go here and just rally Flame to have even more res. Do actions get reduced experience? It does seem somewhere along those lines, doesn't it? Yeah, class mastery for not doing anything. Great. Archers can shoot me all day. I don't care. Yay, class mastery! Oh, wait a second. It's to do. Get him! Oh, yeah, nope. He's got boxing gloves. He's all good. Sylvain levels to 18.
This is what a real man looks like.
That's good level. That's basically, if you don't count magic, because that's not a stat we necessarily want, that's perfect level. If you don't count magic. There we go, some nice build up of class mastery. C+ swords. We need to get more swords.
Yields results.
More swords. He actually attacked with his sword. Nutter. Nice, so Cyril also leveled up to level 5, giving him physical attack plus 4.
Over already.
Swordman Dimitri says bye-bye to you.
I will get stronger yet.
That's a good level. So hoping you crit one of these days there, Flanio. Right, so the thieves haven't moved yet. We are in a position of kind of cutting them off completely. Ideally, I want to use a spell to take care of this guy over here. But it doesn't look like that's going to be my case, so I can't double with it. So I want to take out that guy, but I also want to push this line more and more. Felix has got vulneraries, right? Oh, Felix has not got vulneraries. Oh. Maybe I was not paying enough attention. He dead.
Why am I even here? I've got it.
His authority leveled up. Right, well that's one block more or less thing off because he's not going to move. So we don't have to worry about that, right? Now these guys don't move either unless they're attacked. No, they only move if you go within 2 spaces of them. Why? Their attack range is kind of destroyed, isn't it? So I guess once you've activated them, that's when you know the bad stuff's happening. Right, we can easily take these group out. Just depends whereabouts we go do it. We don't really want to do picking up experience. But everyone else has been getting tons of experience anyway. We technically bust the 3 at the front and just go. But I need to sort out how I'm killing this guy. That's my real problem there. About to say one steel axe strike will probably destroy you. Yeah, this guy up here is my problem. Because he's just in range of Mercedes. I'm guessing I could just move Mercedes down and take out the guy at the bottom though. So we use her offensively. Then I could just move away from this guy. And I can use Oliz to take out this guy. I kind of want to be near enough to physic a certain someone now, you know? Anything will do. Just a standard fire. Thunder's got 100% crit rating. Cool, let's do Thunder. 100% crit rating? No, 100% hit rating.
It's not over yet.
2 more battles for her class is mastered. So we giving Ash a kill here? Well, look at me, yeah?
That was tough.
Alright, Oliz can now just simply walk up, mosey on, and with an Armor Slayer, probably not take this guy down in 2 hits. I'm quite amazed by that. Right, Sword of Creator. Okay, I didn't know Sword of Creator was that bad against Mr. Armor Bloke. Okay, maybe we won't kill you this turn then. I'm surprised you can't kill this guy. 1 Armor Slayer tap on his bonks? Yeah, that'll do.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
And grow I shall.